He's going down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude. Multiple times.
Ready there, Kyle? What is this called? Message recap?
It's only been the 100th episode.
We
for
don't
you.
remember the name of it. Too bad we can't. Too bad this is a church podcast.
Oh, dude.
If this wasn't, we could show these and all laugh. That's hilarious.
Yo, that's wild, dude.
Okay, stop. I can't keep going.
The internet's undefeated, bro.
What a time to
You
be
just out here
alive.
saving memes?
What a time to be alive.
Min bag.
That was funny. That's not as funny. All right, stop because I'm going to keep laughing.
All right.
I can't do it.
I'm done.
Gotta get serious here.
Gotta get. Yeah. This is a serious podcast.
I only saw half the sermon. Anyways, here we go.
What are we doing? Oh, you're out
I
of
was
town.
out of town.
That's right.
Hold on. I forgot how to start. Hey guys, welcome back to the Message Recap Podcast. That's not right, is it?
You got it, yeah.
Was that right? The Transformation Church Message Recap Podcast. That's it. Boom. Back again.
Boom.
We're here. We
Roasted.
are boom, roasted. If you know, you know. I've been watching that again, by the way, The Office.
Have you?
Anyways, yeah, we're back. Sorry. John's here. John's been a while.
Hello. Yes.
John, it's been a while.
Yes.
It's been a while.
John, it's been a while, Sap.
Don't.
Your
like
hair
it.
looks different.
Yeah, I'm just kind of putting it to the side now.
A little bit less
Oh.
poof.
Yeah.
What did you do before?
More
It just
poof.
spiked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got a lot of grays in there.
Okay.
Golly. When you look at it, you can see them all.
Dang.
You got to dye that.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Justin's German. He doesn't.
I have some grays.
It's gray, but it's like the
Yeah, but it's like
blondish
blonde
color.
gray.
Yeah,
I've got blonde,
gray.
definitely.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah,
hard
you can
to
get away with it easier.
Well, no, you can see it a little bit better now that it's in this light. But
Yeah, but it's pretty blonde. I was always blonde.
yeah.
But anyways, we're back.
Well,
We're back.
You're
We're
in a
here.
hoodie. You're in a jacket. A little cooler this morning.
We're getting there tomorrow, dude. It's supposed to get down to 40 something
Supposed to
tomorrow.
get
That's gonna be
pretty
nice. I want to have my window. I want to have my window. Get the windows open. Let a cross breeze come through there.
Oh, the old cross breeze.
Yeah, baby. That's living. You do a cross breeze at your house, Kyle? Man, staying there in your underwear.
Standing there in your underwear is crazy.
Let that wind just blow through.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me
Why not?
because I have kids.
What does that have to do with anything?
I never seen your underwear.
Yeah, no, I prefer
Bro,
not to walk around in my
you
underwear.
ever
with
watch
my
the
kids.
Goldbergs on TV?
No.
You never watched the Goldbergs? That was a good show.
Oh yeah, because he
It was
gets in his
based in the
underwear every
80s.
single
He
every single
walks.
time.
So the dad walks in the front door, takes his pants off at the front door, and goes and sits in his recliner in his underwear.
wow.
It's so perfect.
He's got whitey tighties on.
It's
yeah, I mean, no,
hilarious.
I mean, I would prefer not to. You know what I'm saying? So
Make sure.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
Bleep
follow.
out the sentence as a whole. Jeez.
Way to go, John.
John hasn't been on the podcast in 6 months. First time on it. He's bleeped out in 3 minutes. Anyways, what I was going to say is, yes, it's going to feel great. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up to 50 degrees, 50. Well, we're recording on Tuesday, so if you're listening, it maybe it
might
may
wear
have
me
been
a
this
hoodie.
morning. It's nice, dude.
I like
Feels
it.
good.
I like a hoodie.
I can't wait for hoodie weather. It's my favorite.
I like it to be cooler. It was hot in Texas. Golly.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about, so you were in Austin.
Austin, Texas.
Austin's weird.
Keep Austin weird, they say.
That's their slogan.
And they're succeeding at that.
yeah,
Austin is
yeah,
weird, bro.
There's it's definitely, it's like California in Texas.
That's a great.
It's a cool
Great
town.
description.
I do like it a lot. Like if I worked a regular job and like my company said you're gonna move to Austin, I wouldn't be mad necessarily.
There's a lot to do.
A lot to do. I like a city like that. A lot of outdoor stuff too, like green space, and there's the river that runs through and they dam it. So there's like Lake Austin, which is part of the river, but it's just dammed up. I'm not cussing, I'm saying you know.
DAM
And-
without the
oh
N.
yeah, without the
Yeah.
he confirmed it.
yeah.
No,
No, that's dope, man.
That's
yeah.
cool.
The last time we were there was when we had our the yoga studio adventure thing that we had going
I
on.
was telling my brother about that.
That was wild.
It was like hippie. All the hippies were there.
all the hippies.
For those of
Is
you
that
that
still
don't,
a thing?
never heard our stories, dude. Listen, For those that never didn't
Hippies
hear
or
that,
hipsters?
we talked about it for weeks
Hippies.
afterwards.
Really?
Hippie, dude. We were getting training in the Enneagram stuff. We were
Oh,
getting our
the
okay.
team
I see what you're
building, the
saying.
team
and we
That.
the team building stuff, and they held it at a communal like vegan cafeteria with breakout rooms for yoga studios place. It was unbelievable.
It was
unbelievable.
When I realized what it was, I was like, "Oh wow!"
Oh, this is
We were in the first session. We
were
were in our
miserable.
room, and I kept hearing like a bell ding. I'm like, what is that? So one of the breaks, there's like a door with a window. So I go look in there, and you got like a bunch of people, like the person doing the ding with the bell and like waving it over people, get the energies right and stuff. And I was like, oh, this
Bro,
is
they're
what
all
this is.
just laying on the ground. There's a room full of people laying on the ground. Justin waved me over. He's like, "Come look at this. Go look at this."
They all look. It was just my face in the window. It was wild.
And they were just laying on the ground, dude.
Then the first day we learned a lot because lunch was included in this. The first time we did this training, it was at a hotel in Atlanta that they had like real food and they brought snacks
amazing.
and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
catered,
So
the whole
this
thing
is
was
like
dope.
she's like, we got a couple of peanuts or something up there to snack on. And am I wrong? And I don't even eat nuts because I'm
It was
allergic.
an all vegan campus.
Yeah. And then said we're just gonna do lunch on site here at the vegan cafe. And I was like,
And it wasn't a cafe.
It was a
cafeteria.
Yeah.
It was a community cafeteria where people brought in their vegetables that they grew and they all cooked together.
and then you could buy a meal.
Yeah.
You could buy a tray and you could have some of that vegan soup if you wanted some.
Listen, I think if you eat vegan, you probably would have liked the food because there was a lot of those people there.
And they really liked it. The second day, me and Justin walked to Chewy's and had a burrito.
No, that sounds right. Yeah.
The original Chewy's. That's
we
true.
did. We walked to Chewy's.
Because I was like, I'm not doing that. I told them, I said, we might be late. I started getting into it with the lady a little bit. I did. The whole thing was so stupid. She was trying to make it too like spiritual, and it's like we're here for a team. Like I'm trying to learn how I can go to our teams or something and take this tool and apply it and do something. And we got back from lunch one day. And she's got everybody in all the seats in a circle around the Enneagram rug, the carpet. And she said the first thing she said was, "Everybody, make sure your feet are on the carpet. You want to feel the energy from the carpet." I said, did you just say we got to feel the energy from the carpet with a straight face? And she was like, well, yeah. I was like,
Bro, he really said that out loud.
I said, the carpet don't have no energy. It's a carpet. And then some of the people were looking at me like I'm the jerk. Because some of them people were really getting into it.
They were
like,
there were tears.
There was a
They were-
grown men in crying at this place. I was like, dude. I didn't know. I kept being. We're supposed to be quiet. I'm telling him the whole time. Like, why is he crying? Do you know what's going on? I thought I was missing something. Like, do you know what's going on?
Justin, first of all, Justin says that at funerals, so that's not. I'm just kidding. That's not true. But
I was like, this guy was crying. They were like
wow.
feeling the inner, and I was like, this
Yep.
might be demonic. Like, we might be in something.
Yeah.
This might be.
I
Satan
know the
that we're-
Enneagram's not demonic, but they might have been scraping the edge
Yeah, like,
there with what they were doing.
They were definitely people that had crystals on their nightstand and stuff. You know what I mean? People that burn sage and stuff like that. Those were these type of people.
They were. There was a lot going on there.
We even left early.
Yeah, we
left
just
2
dipped
days
out
early.
What was funny? It's like we woke up that morning and like went down to eat breakfast, and we were like, I don't.
Well, we were loading up on the food because we were like, we're not.
Yeah,
gonna
we were
eat
loading up on
lunch. So we were
breakfast.
like getting stuff at breakfast. Seriously, I was like, I'm gonna eat as much as I can eat in here.
Bacon and a
Yeah.
paper towel.
It was bad. So then we were like, man, we should just. I wonder if we could just go home. Well, can we move our flights or something?
Well, and the first one that we went to in Atlanta, like a couple years before that, was you got like a full certificate thing, like you got licensed. Well, then we found out this one you didn't get licensed. They just gave you. They just trained you, and that was all you needed. And we were like, oh.
Yeah, it's like an add-on. It's not like a thing.
Yeah, you don't get a credential for it that you can claim.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be
so once we
frustrating.
found that out, we were like,
Yeah.
oh no! I told her, I was like, find us some flights, bro. We flew out of that joint like 4 hours later. We were in class, and he texted me. He's like, "I got the flights," and I was like, "Let's go." We just stood up.
So we were like, we gotta go. Yeah. We got emergency at the church. We got some stuff to get back to. We sure did. We gotta go. The church is on fire. Something. Hope y'all.
Good luck, y'all.
Yeah, have fun. Get your energies.
It was hilarious. I mean, now it's hilarious. At the time, it's.
I was aggravated. I sent him I sent him an email because it was expensive. Like that's not what we were paying for.
The first one we went to when we got actually licensed as practitioners was amazing. Like, it was life changing. But the lady that taught that one, Michelle, she was incredible. Like it was so good. So
yeah, they just did. My point all along was we're going to be doing this with teams. Like let's say a company hired me to come in and do some consulting, and I'm going to use this to do team building. Well, all those people that are employees that are being forced to do this. So that it's not like you can't make it like this spiritual thing.
Right.
Like what if just some guy from accounting is in there? You know what I'm saying? Like he's not asking to get spiritual and like deep. And he's not wrong for that. He's like, I'm at work, we're supposed to do team building, but like I'm not sharing the deepest parts of my soul with the group.
Yeah.
And that was my point. She was wanting us to, I'm like, this is not what this is. Like she was very much trying to turn it into like group therapy, do the deep work. She kept saying stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know you to do the deep work. I'll get a therapist to do deep work. I don't know y'all. Y'all are all vegan eating weirdos. Going deep with y'all here.
Not okay. Well, just so everyone, if there's a vegan at our church, that's not what he is saying.
Not all vegans are weirdos, but that group was. Yeah.
Just
not all vegan hippies are weirdos, but all hippie vegans are weirdos.
I think you just said the same thing. So we dipped out of there.
Yeah.
Why were we talking about that? Because I was in Austin. I was telling my brother about that.
That was a hard
well,
tailspin.
There was like a guy walking around with like no shirt on. It's like white people with dreadlocks with no. It's like no shirt on. They look like they haven't showered in about 4 days. It's one of those situations.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Kyle, I'm gonna send you some pictures that maybe you can just throw up
pictures
for the YouTube.
But Austin's got good food. Austin has. We ate some amazing tacos.
We did have some good tacos.
I'm just talking about when I was just there.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I remember we had. We had great barbecue. That's a good food.
We went to a dim sum Chinese restaurant. We don't have good Chinese food here.
No,
I complain about that. We only have like Uncle Jang or whatever, which that'll do in a pinch. But like I want a real. I had the soup dumplings. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Have you heard of those? Have you had those? Yeah. Fantastic. You have to like bite the top off and the whole thing. Fantastic. Had those. Great Chinese restaurant. And then good Italian food. I had some amazing pasta on Saturday night. Pizza. Had a pretty good pizza at one of those walk-up places on the 6th Street. Good food. And barbecue, of course. Brisket. Amazing brisket. But yeah, I was in Austin.
Well. Sound like you had a good time.
I was glad to be back. I was glad to be home.
Well, you were with your mom for several
why
months.
Why say it like that?
Well, I just know how you are with your mom.
No, it was great. It's just, you're around the same people for 4 or 5 days straight,
Yeah.
It was cool. It was good. I was glad to be home. I'll sleep on this little crap couch.
Well, especially since you have a nice mattress at the house.
That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, how was church Sunday?
It was great.
It. Holy Spirit talk, huh?
Talked about the Holy Spirit.
Was that too loud on my bad? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a good Sunday. Yeah.
I saw some videos, watched some of the stuff. I didn't get to see it online in the moment, but I did see like people posting on like Instagram and some stuff. So, I mean, it looked great. It looked awesome. I hate missing Sunday, but sometimes you got to do it. And, Austin doesn't have a lot of churches. I was telling my brother that. I was like, there's not like in Dallas, there's like a church every corner, massive, big son of a guns. And then Austin knows nothing. No churches.
Yeah.
It was like, it's very liberal seeming like that in that regard too, It was also Austin City Limits, the music fest. There was a lot of people in town for that.
Yep.
Like Dua Lipa. Is that a person?
Yeah.
Dua Lipa?
Yep.
Yeah.
She was there one of the nights we were there.
Oh, wow.
So
They seemed to have a lot of events going on whenever you were there.
Yeah, there's
in
tons.
Austin, and then we all went to
Austin
Waco.
just always has
We went
stuff.
to Waco too.
So yeah.
That just
Yeah.
happened to be the Joanna Gaines, some type of celebration.
It was like a 1
Celebration.
year of the thing of something. Or something.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I just saw signs that they called it a silobration. The silos.
I bet you love that.
I mean, it was cool. The Magnolia stuff is cool. Like I like Chip and Joanna Gaines. Like I like her style.
Yeah,
You know, like I don't mind like walking to the home store. Like I didn't mind that at all because they had cool stuff. Some of the stuff was like really expensive. Like some of the furniture, like these old wooden antique like credenza
Yeah.
things. One of them was like $6,000. Something
Oh.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta have money.
Yeah, but
No,
I mean,
sir.
then they have all their decorations. The candles are amazing. The candles smell great. I didn't buy any because I don't want to carry them back on the plane. But like, it was nice stuff. Like if you're into that kind of look and everything,
Yeah.
but a lot. It was on the more expensive side. Like, you know,
Yeah.
a nicer, more expensive like Target or whatever. You know, but it was fine. You know, I mean, just like you could tell that's where it was white girl central there, at Magnolia, cowboy boots, sundress, cowboy boots,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole thing, which is cool. That's what it's there for. But the have you been to Waco? Have y'all been?
No, Ashley has. I haven't
The
been.
Magnolia thing is like a whole city block they bought. And the silos are original, and they kept those.
Yeah.
So that whole block they've just redone, and it all fits together. It's really nice. Like it's really what they've done in Waco, them alone, like really with the tourism and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it was packed while we were there. Like
Yeah.
it was packed. So it was really cool. I mean, like I think it's great, especially if you like Chip and Joanna Gaines and that whole thing. So. I support that. So we drove up there. We were going to try to do more. There's wasn't much to do, like honestly, that we knew of. And
Yeah.
when we ate at the restaurant, and the restaurant was good. So
Yeah.
that was cool. It was just hot. It was like 97 degrees, and the sun was out. So like in the shade, there was like a breeze, so it wasn't so bad. But walking in the sun, I was like, it's hot.
Yeah.
And I'm not. That's not my thing. I'm not. It's too hot.
Which
At
was-
night was nice. Like walking downtown Austin,
Yeah.
was fine. But in the daytime, it was still pretty hot.
Yeah, we were not too bad over here. I mean,
It was cooler
It
here.
got a little warm,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like awful.
Yeah, no, it's been great. The weather's been
This
fantastic.
next week's gonna be awesome here.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be amazing.
Is the fair starting?
Yeah.
Fair's coming, bro.
Really? That's why. You're right.
Yep.
I remember one year though, the fair was like
Hot.
It was hot.
Yeah. It hadn't been cold at the fair much the last 5 or 10 years.
It's called global warming.
Yeah.
Global warming, he says.
it's not a real
I
thing,
remember as a
but-
teenager going to the first Friday night Midnight Madness and wearing a jacket because
It was freezing. I'd tell the story all the time. I remember wearing my starter bomber jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first cold.
Dallas Cowboys starter bomber
It was
jacket.
like the first
dude.
cold front of the year, though. But yeah,
Yeah.
Dude.
that was cold every year.
When we were teens, yeah, the same thing.
I went last year and walked around the fair, and I was like, "Is it just me, or does it feel like there's a lot less stuff there?"
It's a lot less. I don't like it that much anymore. It's like
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
The rides,
Like
the
the
amount
food
of
is
rides,
pretty good.
That's
in
the
some
only reason
spots.
we
Yeah,
go.
the food's some food.
I'm there for a funnel cake, candy apple. I usually get a chicken on a stick
Fried
at
Oreos.
some point.
I want a corn dog
Corn dog, yep. And
or pizza.
I used to really get excited about their slices of pizza because it was like New York stylish, but that was before Skies and everybody. Now it's kind of whatever. But
I like the corn dog.
I'll give me a turkey leg every once in a while.
That's a big leg.
It's a big leg.
Be walking around eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like sometimes just a plate of the Chinese food, chicken on a stick.
Yeah, that's
I don't know if
pretty
it's
good.
Chinese food.
It's well,
I mean, I don't.
It's, you know, it's
yeah, it's an
Asian
Asian
inspired, yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I was gonna say it's some type of an Asian back there, but that
Yes.
sounded a little rough, so I was gonna lay off. But there's it's fried rice and chicken on a stick, so.
Yeah, no,
Asian
for sure.
inspired for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the rednecks, made for rednecks.
Made for red.
Yeah, because they also do like lumpia and everything else too. So
Yeah, it's fantastic,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's like
pretty great.
$20. So
yeah, it's a
I
lot.
don't know
of
what's
money.
going on,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's supposed to be like affordable.
the funnel cake though.
funnel cake's fire.
Who thought fried dough was so good? But there's no rides anymore. We
yeah,
literally
there's nothing
walked and I was
there.
like, where are all the rides we used to ride? So,
'Cause it's all-
we were kids and it felt like a lot. I
No,
don't
there
know.
was a lot back then. There was a lot.
But
I feel like all of them don't meet the standard anymor, so they're not actually
I
allowed
don't
to
think
run
they
them.
do.
I don't think-
standard, bro.
yeah, I think we just didn't know.
yeah,
as
you
much.
got one little cotter pin holding the ride together. I don't want to
True.
ride nothing that wasn't there yesterday. Like Like that field was a field yesterday, and then you go by the next day, and it's
It's like, oh, there's a 50-foot Ferris wheel.
and flipping around and spinning stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
That's a hard pass. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to ride it.
I didn't ride I didn't ride a lot of I didn't ride the zipper.
Oh, dude, I rode the zipper Ring
You
of
rode the
Fire.
zipper?
Or zipper Ring of Fire.
No, I'm not doing the Ring of Fire either.
I rode all of it, dude.
I got sick off of that the first
Ring of
time.
Fire is the
like,
one
no,
that
I'm good.
I remember riding in it, and the thing when we were upside down came loose.
Yeah, nope.
And I literally fell into the top because you're strapped in, but then there's a cage thing that goes around it, and I was like neck up against the cage part because the shoulder part came off.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah. So
I didn't do that. I didn't do the remember the pirate ship?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
did
pirate ship wasn't that bad.
I did
though.
that one time, and I sat on the end. So when you go up, you're like,
You're pretty
You're
high
kind of
up,
coming off the seat a little bit.
I don't like that. So I didn't do that. I like the Himalaya. Remember that?
Yeah.
The spinning.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Himalaya
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I did
yeah.
that. Yeah, I like roller coasters like out of Six Flags, but I'm not riding.
Yeah, those have
Yeah.
been there a while though.
Those are inspected.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
theoretically. But
Yeah. You know.
those are like welded together.
Those are like
not
professional
with a pin.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Right.
For the record, Dallas Cowboys starter bomber jacket, $175. You believe that?
You probably paid a 20 for it at
Oh,
Kmart.
100%. Kmart. Yep.
The 9 Mile Kmart.
Dude, that was back in the day,
man.
bro.
That's nostalgia right there.
Try to buy the Kmart.
Mobile Highway.
The old-
Mobile Highway one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like a U-Haul.
All the buildings we tried to buy for churches are now self-storage places.
Yeah.
That's true.
They are.
Yeah, or at least some of them. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, that Kmart though.
Yep.
Oh, we used to go in there all the time. The single
No,
door?
not Mount Kmart?
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. You know how many of our friends got arrested trying to steal from that Kmart?
Probably all of
So
them.
no
many,
doubt.
dude.
Probably all of them.
Well, I mean, you looked at it. And you walked in, you'd be, oh, I can definitely take
Oh,
that.
I could definitely steal from
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
What was that thing Kmart used to have? The special? The blue light special.
Blue light special.
Kmart was one of the last retail stores that was still doing layaway back in the day.
Yeah, they were.
Are there any Kmart's left?
I don't know.
Probably not, huh?
If they are, I'd be surprised. But
Walmart. The Walmart don't do layaway?
At that time, I don't
they
remember.
were the only ones. I don't know. I haven't done layaway in years.
Kmart.
I remember layaway. We didn't have a lot of money. I remember my mom would put stuff on layaway.
How is Kmart.com still a thing?
Is it an online only
Online.
store? Or whatever?
Layaway,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Because I remember hearing
6 stores left.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow.
And what are they in like super small towns?
Shaquille O'Neal goes to Walmart and pays off all the layaways and stuff at Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, nice
yeah.
stuff. So I thought
I've
they
seen
might
some
still
stuff like
do.
that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I heard of a thing recently. This could be something as a church we want to explore. That there's this I don't know if it's a nonprofit or what, but they'll go into an area and they buy out. So the church was all in this church that did it was all in the news because they paid off like $5 million of medical debt
I
for
saw
people
that.
in
Yeah, I
that
did see that.
town.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when they interviewed the church, the way the church did it is they didn't spend $5 million. They only spent like $500,000 because they buy it like the
10 cents on the dollar.
on the
or whatever.
dollar, like
Yeah.
a debt thing that this nonprofit sets up. So they're getting some money, but in all this, so the church did this thing and it was like paid the medical debt off for like the whole town or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like a big thing. I was like, that's awesome.
That's
Pretty
incredible.
cool.
Yeah, it was like the percentage was like crazy, and there's like this organization. That's what they do. That you can actually go and like if your church or an organization wants to do that and like inquire and find out like we want to do this area. How much is it? So for like a couple $100,000, you can pay off like millions of dollars. So I
Yeah.
was like, that's kind of cool.
That's interesting. That's cool.
Apparently, there's one. The only one left is in Miami.
Kmart?
Yep.
What part of Miami?
What part of Miami?
Doesn't say.
Yeah, it's probably
What's
in
the
like.
address? Because I didn't go that far.
Surely it's not in like the nicer areas.
I don't think there's.
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, mind your business.
88th Street. I don't know.
Interesting.
Interesting. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Oh, no.
The fair?
Yeah. Or you're
fair.
talking about getting cold. Yeah. You
Yeah.
said I'm in a hoodie, and that we ended up on Kmart's in Miami.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, Sunday was good. Had a good day Sunday.
Yeah.
We
Actually,
did talk
it's
about the Holy Spirit.
Perfect timing on the Holy Spirit because we had just wrapped up the John Bevere in Pipeline as
John
you were
Bevere's
coming
Holy
into that Sunday. So
Good old Bevere. He's got a good book called Undercover.
He's got a few good books. Beta Satan.
That's true. Yeah.
Undercover.
Beta
Honors
Satan
Reward.
might be his most
I think
popular.
it's the biggest one.
Yeah. He's got some good stuff.
Honors Reward is a great one. If you want to be in ministry,
Yeah.
go read Honors Reward by John Bevere.
Is we got one more in the series? Or
No, it's
that
over.
it?
That was
That's it.
That was it. We kick off the new series. Kick off Generous this Sunday.
Generous.
The Life of Generosity.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Got a big, and then the fun series. Not that they're not all fun, but
No, I get it. Yeah. Church at the Movies.
Church at the Movies.
Yep.
Do we know what we're playing?
So,
Funny you should ask.
Yeah, yeah. You should lay that out for us.
Yeah. So this year we're doing fan favorites.
Oh.
So we're actually going to take all the movies that we've done over the last few years, and starting next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Is that when we're starting it?
What is it? What is today?
It's 15.
15th, 27th.
Starting the 27th,
Roughly.
the 27th through November 10th, I think. We're going to have things in the lobby. We're going to have a voting area in the lobby where you can vote for what movies you want to see.
Oh.
And grab some invite cards so you can invite other people to it. So
How many are we doing? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I'm voting Home Alone.
I
For the
think
Christmas
Home
one?
Alone's going to
Yeah.
take the cake,
Yeah.
dude.
Home Alone 2, though?
I'm voting both. Did we do both?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Home
we've
Alone 2 is
done-
my favorite.
We've done both.
I'm
Yeah.
voting for both. We'll do one week, watch them back to back.
Hey, we're gonna let people vote, man. We'll get it. We'll make it happen.
How do we think any of the what are the superhero ones we did?
We're not even gonna bother with the Avengers.
Well, honestly, though, there is one that I actually looked at today. It's the Spider-Man one, and that one was the only one. The Amazing, not the Amazing Spider, but the Spider-Man, the very first one with the young guy. What's his
Tom
name?
Holland.
Tom Holland. That was the only one that actually did go over well with people because
Yeah.
you didn't have to follow anything in order to watch it.
It didn't matter if you weren't familiar with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You could just watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, we should probably tell everybody what happened, just for the new people.
Yeah. So
We had a great idea.
it was an amazing idea.
Actually, it was one of the cooler ideas.
it was
but
phenomenal.
The one year at Church of the Movies, we would do all Avenger movies, and that'd be the whole theme. And it didn't work out too
Did
good.
not work out at all.
Because unless
feel
you're
like-
like a nerd and follow the Avengers, you don't know. Some people are like, I don't know what's going on in these movies.
You underestimate how it picks up in the middle of a storyline that
Yeah.
you don't. If you
And they
haven't
were
seen
cool.
it, you don't
Like
know.
it was cool.
Yeah,
like
no.
don't get me wrong, they were good. It was just like I don't know all the story.
yeah,
I was like, I don't know.
They're like, why does that guy hate that guy? You're like, something that happened 3 million years ago.
And I
or
think there was a little bit, and I don't know who said it. It might have been Pastor Dane, and some of his wisdom was like, they're all just kind of violent.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, the Black
It's all-
Panther
it's all
was
fighting,
pretty rough.
Black
yeah.
Panther was in hindsight. It was
Yeah.
like this is probably at least rated PG-13, if not R after
Yeah.
our edit. Like,
Yeah.
so that was a little tough.
all
But
that to say is like that was
We learned.
the congregation at the time didn't have
That's
they weren't as
true.
young as we have it now.
yeah, the congregation then was like average age was probably much closer to 50.
Yeah,
55. So,
no, all that to say is like I'm probably going to throw at least Spider-Man into that mix and see what they say. But
Well, I think we've learned too. Just the movies are like that everyone knows have done well, like the classics.
yeah,
People love the classics.
100%. The classics
Yeah.
always
Even
do
like
really
like
well.
we've done. I mean, we brought back Remember the Titans, right?
Yeah.
we've done that one twice, and it still is like the most asked for. Like people are like, you could show that every year. I'm like, I'll be interested to see what happens when you Remember the Titans and
greatest game ever played.
it's Remember the Titans,
that was
greatest
it?
game ever played. Top Gun
Top Gun Maverick, which we
and-
played last year.
and there's one more I was going to mention, and The Guardian.
The Guardian.
I feel like those four are going to get some.
I just feel like too, because we're getting close to the holidays. The Christmassy stuff
Always,
is
it
great.
always takes off. Yeah,
And that's not really my lane, me. But I do feel like
something
it
about
kind
nostalgia.
of gets you in the mood for the holidays in a sense.
Yeah.
Because we did like Santa Claus.
Oh man, we've wore out Christmas movies, bro. Good Christmas movies are so limited, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, we did quite a bit. I think there's Jingle All the Way was I think the last one we did that wasn't
one is
Home
that?
Alone. The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Sinbad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Jingle All the Way, Santa Claus, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2.
Elf. We did Elf last year. That's right.
was last
You're
year,
right.
yeah.
That was the last
Elf was the very first Church at the Movies movie we ever did, like in
Yep.
2013. So then we brought it back.
one. That one went over really well too last year. So
That's a
people
classic.
loved that
It
one.
helped to have Nate running around in an elf costume.
It did help.
So-
Yeah.
He looks like an elf.
I don't even know what that
You know
means.
what I mean? Like
yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. What you mean.
him in tights. Maybe it's his nose or something. Very elf-like.
Well, I think elves are supposed to be like shorter, right? And then, like that was like the whole.
Oh, he's not short.
No.
No, well, neither is
He's-
Will Ferrell. Will
he's
Ferrell's
skinny.
like 6'5", so.
He's skinny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we're doing fan favorites. So starting on the last Sunday of October, people will have 3 weeks to vote for what movies they want to see. So we'll have there's a whole display in the lobby. It's going to go up, and you'll be able to vote with different color, either rocks or Skittles. We're trying to figure out how we're going to nail that down. But so you'll be able to drop your vote in, and we're going to watch it. What's that? Yeah, I know that's going to be tough. People are going to get extra votes. Like, you can only vote once for the movies. Not going there. So,
There'll be
Yeah.
some people putting a hat on.
coming back and voting again.
Yeah, like different like you do at the food court.
Like you do the
in
food
mall.
court. Yeah, when you're trying to get extra
Put some
samples.
glasses on. Yeah.
Yeah, switch jackets with your buddy.
Yeah.
And do it again. But
Man,
yeah.
that's gonna be fun. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's going to be blast. So, yeah, we're doing fan favorites this year. It's going to be really cool. And then Christmas is right after. Dude, I can't believe Christmas is like right around the corner. This is unbelievable.
We literally, what is it, 11 weeks left of the year or something?
Yeah.
Oh God, that makes my
That's
chest
real.
hurt. Yeah, that's rough.
That's real.
Kyle's
And when you
anxiety
say it
just
like
went through the
that,
roof.
that's not as nearly as cool. Jeez.
We have plenty of time, guys.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, and there's a lot going on.
I mean, it's a
but
lot because it's not a lot, is what I meant. But
it's fun.
yeah, there's a lot of things happening at TC.
There is.
Hey, we can talk about Vision Sunday coming up too. Vision Sunday
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
is on November
10th?
10th. So we got Vision Sunday coming on November 10th. You definitely want to be here for that. That's going to be exciting. Getting ready for some cool things happening here at TC. And
Wrapping up Imagine in April.
April. Yeah.
Kind of finish strong the last 6-7 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to do that. Got the whole Bridge Builder Sunday. So Vision Sunday connects to a big Giving Sunday that's going to happen in December. So we got that coming up too. Then we got Christmas. We got New Year's. Then, dude, January's going to be here before we know it. And we're going to have to find a new gear in January.
Just drop it down one more.
Drop it low.
Oh, is that how it goes?
Yeah. Are you wore out? Are you at capacity?
No.
Oh,
You went.
oh.
Do you know how to drive a stick?
I mean, I do. But why would I?
Yeah.
Automatics exist now.
Yeah.
Well, they.
It's a lot harder to eat French fries and stuff.
Yeah.
When you're driving a stick shift. Kyle knows. Kyle's off the camera right now. So is Brent, for the record. But
Do you have a stick?
Not now.
his first car was a stick shift, and I always remember he had to fight a war to try to eat and drive.
Nah, you just gotta get practice.
Yeah. He'd be driving with his knees. Sticks are driving-
I learned on an old Ford Ranger in Fox Run.
That was probably so easy.
Driving around Fox Run in an old Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Kyle had a 240. What year is that? A
Did
92?
you really?
Yep, I still have it. It's at my parents' house.
Oh, you
that.
still own it?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
You blew the engine up, right?
Yep. Yep.
Give it to Emmy?
That would be amazing, dude. Give it to your daughter in 10 years. How old is she?
She's 5.
5. In 11 years?
Maybe. We'll see.
You have to fix the engine first.
That would be incredible, dude. But put like a crazy engine in it. Put like a Skyline motor in there.
Put some-
I just found out someone goes to our church has a Skyline in his garage.
Yeah.
Really?
There's what's his name?
Don't answer that question.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I want other people to know that he has a Skyline.
Oh, yeah.
He may not want people to know.
Yeah, true.
Or she.
New one or an old one?
It's a 96.
Nice.
96 or 98.
That's probably worth some money.
Oh yeah. So RB28, bored out RB28. Yeah, it's worth some money.
Not bored out.
Well, anyways.
Anyways.
So yeah, it's a
What was your first car?
'87 Honda Accord.
Wow, an 87.
Cause it's sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stick shift.
There you go.
Stick shift? Okay.
I had a 97 Mercury Mountaineer.
Wow, I had a 1996 Ford Thunderbird.
I remember your Thunderbird.
The green one.
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah. Boy, we put so many people in that car.
We do, yeah, bro.
Had 2 doors and there'd be 8 people in the back. in the
Literally,
back.
dude. I remember that was the era. That was the no seatbelt era. So that was.
Oh yeah, we ain't got time for seatbelts.
No, dude. How's everyone gonna wear? Yeah, how are 36 people gonna wear 5 seatbelts?
We left my friend Jenny's house one time, and I was going to take a bunch of people home. This was like late at night. She lives down Kingsfield, opposite end of where you're at. If you take a right on Kingsfield off of Kim Strand,
Yep.
and I was going to drop some friends off along the way. Nick, we're going to Tyler's house in Fox Run, but we're going to take Nick, who lived off 10 Mile Paul and Scenic Hills and whatever. And
Yep.
I put somebody in the trunk. Tyler rode in the trunk. JC was there.
100%.
So like you just get in the trunk and he's like, yeah, it's only a few miles.
Oh, dude, yes. So funny story. My sister's first car, Natalie's first car was a red Dodge Neon, like a 94 or something. And
These things are
then,
tiny.
Oh, dude. So then when Tommy turned 16, like, we didn't have a car for him yet. His dad was going to get him a car because his dad was still alive. His dad was going to get a car, but he hadn't got him a car yet. So he still had the red Neon. Well, at this point, it's been baked in the sun so long, it's like pinkish. So there's a 94 94 pink Dodge Neon. And, brother, we wore that thing out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We would drive it to school. He's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. We would put like 4 or 5 people in the back seat. Corey Lake, I remember him riding in the trunk, and then Tommy would drive that Dodge Neon
Like a rental.
with reckless abandon. Like if you know where Woodham High School used to be, those railroad tracks. It's a ramp up and a ramp down, and brother, he would floor it. And I remember him hitting those railroad tracks. Corey's in the trunk. We got dude, you get hit. Goo, he's like like it was hilarious.
That's living.
Dude, it was so great. I forgot about the Neon until you talked about putting someone in the trunk, and now I remember that Corey got in the trunk.
Yeah, I didn't have room in my trunk. Had a 15-inch sub.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at you.
Man,
I had 10s.
I had 412s in the Mountaineer.
Way too much.
Nonsense. Go
Way
big or
too
go
It was
home,
really
man.
dumb. Like, the whole thing was just dumb.
Yeah, in hindsight.
Yeah.
I still have a system in my car right now. But
No.
it was
dumb.
it was wild,
I'm a
dude.
210s kind of guy.
I respect it. I'm usually a 10s guy now.
Yeah, 10s are good.
Yeah,
are-
that's all. It's plenty.
That's well, yeah. 10s get lower than 15s do as far as in a vehicle. They can keep moving air at a better rate. So
That's what they say.
better amp management from the car audio guy. So, but
I don't have any now, but
yeah. Well, and what was I going to say? What was the other thing I was going to say? There was another story there. Oh, I remember the most people I've ever seen get in a car was when a guy named Brandon that we both know hung out with Nick and all that.
Okay.
He borrowed his mom's Mustang. 96? No, it was newer than that. I don't remember. Mustang, though. And we had 13 people in that Mustang.
Was it silver?
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes.
Remember that.
Yeah, we had 13 people in that Mustang, dude.
That's wild.
Every single person had at least one person in their lap.
Yeah, at least one.
At least one person in their lap. Yeah, it was wild.
That's
and then I think
funny.
someone was like, 2 people were like laid across the second tier of people in the back. It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
I think we were dragging bottom the whole. Like,
Yeah,
when we were
that's just a
driving.
disaster waiting to happen.
100%.
no.
We had no business. having
Now
that
I would
car.
be like talking to me like I'm not putting you in my car.
Yeah.
It's unsafe.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get pulled over.
Yeah, 4 people in a Jeep. I'm like, come on, one of y'all want to drive with someone else?
That's wild.
But
I remember one time in my Thunderbird, we're on 29, probably around the 10-mile road area up toward Kingsfield. And I'm on 29. It's like a Friday or Saturday night, and it's about 9 p.m. It's dark, And for some reason, there was like a black light in my car. Like JC brought a blue black light or something. And he's got it. He's in the back, and he's got it up on the window. So it's a blue light in the window.
Got pulled
and
over.
a cop gets
Got pulled
behind
over,
us.
yeah.
And I was like, JC, I said something like,
JC
no
is
one-
Justin's crazy
my
cousin, by the way.
I'm like, hey, get the light out the window. And he gets it out the window. And then I'm like,
I'm surprised he didn't throw it out the other
well,
window.
then I was like, no one look, but y'all be cool. There's a cop behind us. Of course, everybody turns and looks. Like, oh, great. We're all going to jail. We're all getting pulled over.
oh my god!
And I was nervous.
Knowing who was probably in that car, you should have been nervous.
I was. Yeah.
Knowing who was in that car and what they probably had on them, you should have been nervous.
I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, JC's about to get us because he's looking out, dang near hanging his head out the window. Have to look at this cop.
JC, dude.
And, we were good, though.
Yeah, if you're a frequent follower of our podcast, you've heard us talk about JC before.
We got
So.
JC was amazing. We have so many stories. He comes to church here sometimes.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
He lives in
Same.
Pace now, so it's very hard. They've been going to Liberty because it's close to their house.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, so I
CC,
thought
baby.
that was awesome. CC.
Can't tell me.
Click.
What a thing to get tattooed on your body.
He's
Anyways,
got that. He's got that on his arm. CC. Yeah.
what a thing to get tattooed
and
on your
his
body.
stomach, where you know, like Tupac's got Thug Life. His says "Mama's Boy." That's true. Yeah.
I bet my cousin Clay, I bet him $200 he wouldn't get lunchbox across his stomach. He's a bigger guy.
Did he?
No,
Oh.
but it would have been great.
My cousin JC still have to fight.
Didn't he get one that was messed up?
Yeah, his. So he got fear Noonie but God because they spelled no one wrong across his collarbone. So
That's great. My cousin JC used to fight a lot. He used to like to fight. And to this day, he does bare knuckle fighting in his backyard as a grown man with a bunch of other grown men who just want to like fight each other. And he treats it like it's like normal guys go to like the gym or the dojo or whatever to do like jiu-jitsu
the
or
dojo is
or
crazy.
whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
that's
Like,
wild.
it seems like it's real. Like I go taekwondo.
gotta go work out.
I gotta go
Yeah.
over here. He's like, come to my house and we'll fight. And that's what they do. Still, he's 37 years old or 8, and he's got a tooth missing. I mean,
Yeah, he still fights for island fights sometimes.
sometimes, yeah,
Which is like the fight promoter.
he
here in
likes
town.
he likes to fight, and so now he found other guys. It's like Fight Club. He found other guys on Facebook. You know, back in the day. Now he's got.
It sounds like they broke the first rule.
Who likes to fight? You know, and they do like
You know about it.
bare knuckle sometimes or something crazy.
That's
Crazy.
wild.
I got better things to do. Even if it's nothing, I've got better things to do.
Yeah, I'm not fighting nobody. I'm 38 years old.
Yeah, right.
Or 39. How
I
old am
fight.
I?
I'm cheating.
I'm not fighting nobody.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But he gets all excited about island fights and stuff. He loves to go
He
in there.
loves it. He wanted to come here and start a small group.
Yeah.
He used to ask me all the time. I was like, first, just come 2 Sundays in a row. and then we'll go to 3, and then we'll go. Once you're consistent, we'll talk about a group. But
Yeah.
step 1, come
Yeah,
next
you're going to
week.
start a group. People are going to be like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
I've never seen him before.
2 Sundays in a row, step 1. So, anyways, he's cool, though. But, yeah, he used to do all kind of crazy stuff. I told the stories, you know, when we were golfing. Because when we golf in Scenic Hills, our buddy Paul lived on Scenic Hills. So, we got stories there of Paul breaking out of the attic window when he was grounded. He threw the bed sheets out. They were trying to get like prison break, and they only came about halfway, and he only got down about a quarter of the way, and they ripped, and he fell. He fell like 30 feet to the bottom because his house is massive on a hill. That's a true story. We had that on video. We were videoing it because he threw those sheets out, and I was like, "Y'all get the camera. He ain't gonna make it. We gotta have this." And this
And that was when JC's videoing era. JC went through an era where he videoed a lot of
videoed
stuff.
everything. We didn't have cell phones, but
He
Paul
brought a camcorder.
Paul had a camera. It was a camcorder he brought, and we filmed Paul. Yeah, he threw the bed sheets out, and they ripped, and he fell about 30 feet into the bushes. That was funny. And
That's
then
wild.
one day, Paul, that same kid, down the hill, there was another kid that he didn't like, and they were going to fight. So JC is recording them fighting from up on top of the hill around the privacy fence, and is narrating this fight that's going on down there. And then the fight starts going not in Paul's favor. So JC's like, "Oh crap, hold on!" And then the camera gets set down in the grass, and then in frame you see JC running down the hill. And the camera's sitting there, and JC runs down the hill, and JC hits the guy, and then the two of them are fighting this guy. The camera's on the ground, grass blades sticking up in the lens and everything. It's hilarious.
Oh,
That was hilarious.
We had a great upbringing, dude. Our childhood was fantastic. That
Yeah,
was more of our teenage years, I guess, but
yeah, that was
so good.
JC was wild.
Yeah.
One day we were at Jenny's house and she lived in Hill. There was hills in there, and her little brother had his skateboard out. JC's in flip flops. He said, let me get that skateboard for a minute. And he gets on that, we're at the top of the hill. He's doing a trick. Well, then he just ends up, he's going down the hill and he's humming down this hill with shorts and flip flops. And that board starts to do, the wobble.
Speed wobble.
Oh, God. Yeah. We're like, oh, look. And we couldn't wait. We're just waiting on him to crash. And he had to roll a little bit, but it wasn't a disaster like we thought. We were hoping it was.
Yeah.
When you hope for bad stuff.
Well, you're hoping for the chest slide, the leg.
Oh, yeah. We were like, get your keys out. We're going to have to go somewhere.
Yeah, where's the video camera?
Yeah, we got to go to the ER, but that wobble started, and we're like, oh, he's done for.
Yeah. JC called my dad Preach. He would just say, yo, preach. Not preacher, not pastor, just preach.
Yeah.
Yo, preach.
Sounds like him.
Yeah. I remember he crashed at my house one time, and he stayed over Saturday night. We went to church on Sunday, and it was Sunday. We ate lunch. We were all just chilling, and he came walking in the living room. He was like, yo, preach. Check this out. This is you. And it was like a stick figure drawn on his hand. He was like, this is you on drugs. And it was a stick figure, but with squiggly lines all through it.
To Pastor Dave.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'll never forget
Pastor would probably just sit there like, who's this moron?
Pastor Dave was like, oh, man.
This is you on drugs. Why did he have that?
No, bro.
I'm going to have that Sunday at church. I'm going to have that on my hands.
Is that during Pastor Dan's mustache era?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Pastor
wild.
Dan's mustache era.
That was a long time.
Yeah, that only ended probably like 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago.
I think he started, when I got here.
Yeah, so he I think that was during the boat era, because I think JC went on the boat with us on Saturday and stuff. So
Oh, that's so funny.
yeah, that was
Good
that was
times.
dope. Sometimes we had to get on this podcast and just reminisce.
A
man.
reminisce day. You missed
Yeah.
it, John. You weren't there.
Yeah.
You weren't there. John wasn't there. He wasn't old enough, anyways.
Technically, I would have been
How old
able
are
to.
you?
Probably.
How old
Y'all
are
would
you right
have been like 15 when I was 9, right?
We wouldn't have been hanging out with you then.
Yeah,
I would have been running around. Shoot.
we weren't picking up random 9-year-olds.
Yeah.
You're 4 years younger than them.
Am I?
How old are you right now?
I thought. How old are you?
39.
Well, not Justin.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But Brad.
How old are you?
Golly.
I'm 33.
33. So you're 4 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have been a little young.
I'm 6 years younger than this guy.
You'd have
He's
been
39. God.
Yeah.
We met when you were 21 or 20.
22.
21.
I think I was 22 when I started going to church.
You sure?
I'm
I was
not,
16 whenever I met you, and if we're however many.
It was Easter. Maybe it was like a few months before I turned 22. It was Easter
Yeah.
of 08, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah.
I mean, we weren't that far off from each other. Could have met me earlier.
That was a little tiny church I met John at. Those were days. We got stories about that. We won't tell them.
That was it feels like a lifetime ago.
There's houses there now where that church was.
Are there? I thought it was just like a blank piece of land
Houses.
because they tore all that down.
It's not a car wash.
It's across from Kingsfield Elementary or Middle or whatever. The new one. I guess it's elementary.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyways, got a new series starting. It's you preaching, right? In the
Yep.
flesh.
In the flesh. I'll be here preaching. You got a Sunday coming up, in
I do.
case you forgot.
I have not forgotten.
Are you ready?
Sure not ready.
Sure.
Sure not ready for it yet. We got a couple. I got 2 weeks.
Yep. Don't forget you got a sermon run through on Thursday before though.
I know.
That's the one that gets you if you're not careful.
That's a doozy.
There's been a few weeks where I was Thursday morning. I was like,
Yeah,
you don't have the extra 2 days. Like you have to preach this thing today. Like that is.
I might be like, yo, I'm not ready.
I hold your feet to the fire. Hold your feet to the fire. It's good though. It forces you to.
I just have no clue what I want to speak on. I mean, I know there's I know the topic, but like I don't. I gotta get it together here.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Well, we will be talking about finances. So if you need to poor shame people, you can.
Okay. That's not what happened.
No, I'm just kidding.
We'll get our finances together as a church.
Talk about who's the tax collector?
Out of the Bible?
Zacchaeus.
Yeah, Zacchaeus.
No. He's played out.
It's played. Yep, it's done.
It's a great story, though. Little Zach.
Uncle Zach.
I don't know what I want to do. I honestly, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what direction I want to go. Like, I don't know. I got to figure it out. I was hoping to land that plane today or like this week, and then spend next weekend together. And it's just a whole. It's annoying in a good. I mean, annoying sounds bad. Like I don't want to do it, but it's like anybody outside of you. I don't have sermon prep built into my calendar.
Yeah.
Like where he does, hey, as mornings broke off. Like I don't have that, so it's just like it's this extra thing now I got to work on.
Yeah, no,
Which is fine. Yeah. I mean, it's great. Like, I enjoy it when I get to do it, and hopefully people get something out of it. If not, come back the next week. I don't know.
for sure. No.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. Yeah.
So, anyways, let's get out of here.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, John. Glad you could be part of this today.
Yeah.
Nate's a slacker. Actually, he's working. He's doing his actual job, which is to
Good for him.
hang out with teenagers at a school or something.
Good for him.
So
He needs to. Anyways, we'll be back next week.
back at it, dude. I'm excited about some of the things we got churning. Some of you guys will find out about it soon.
I can't wait to tell people as things develop.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to tell yet, but as
Right.
things are tellable, when things become tellable, I can't wait to tell people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's exciting.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
Cool stuff.
All right.
glad
Well-
you're all with us. Make sure you follow, subscribe, like, share, comment, ring the bell, hit
Do
the
all
bell,
stuff.
all that.
All that.
Whatever, leave a review, comment. Maybe I
Share
said
it.
that already.
Share it.
Yeah.
Share again.
Send this podcast to other people.
Yeah, do that.
Subscribe.
They need the joy of the Lord.
Yeah,
Or
tag
at least to
JC
laugh
in
with
it.
us. Tag JC. Should we have Kyle throw up a picture of JC?
Nah,
Flex it? And just block his face out?
I have to find a picture. Surely there's one out there.
Oh,
There's definitely one out
100%.
there.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well,
Probably his profile
it
picture.
might be. I'll have to look. That's hilarious.
All right. We love y'all. Go find us in all the places that you do stuff. We've got stuff we got to go do. We've got work to get done. We've spent enough time with you guys. We love you, but
We do.
there's more to be done around here.
It's true.
So we'll catch you next week for another week, another sermon, and another 30 seconds of a message recap podcast.
Later.
Later.